No one's here. That's... Oh, there's 7. What does that even mean? Testing. Hey, Mary. Can you guys hear me okay? I think I have it on, I think I have the microphone. Well, you don't just want to hang out, Kathy. Got to have a huge group. Well, let me adjust this here. So, dude, first of all, I thought that I had scheduled this for 5:30. So I like rushed to get here. Right next to a river, one of my favorite spots in this area of Utah. Hi, Jasper. Hi, Mary. Hi, Melissa. What's up, Steve? So I rushed to get here. And dude, like, I mean, I'm throwing stuff out of the truck camper, like, you know, an extension cord so that I can sit outside because it's like 100 degrees out right now. And then I go to like log on to the live and it's like, you still have like 15 minutes. I was like, man, I feel so stupid. So I took my time and made myself a margarita. And I think that that is a beautiful way, dude, to spend my last night here in Utah, just sipping on a very nice cold margarita in this horrible hot weather, staring at a river. And here, I'll show you guys the river. Hopefully you can see it. So here's where I am. This is my view. And what a gorgeous view it is. Just a beautiful area. And I am so super stoked to be here. Hello, Montana. Candy Brown. I'm very jealous of where you're at. Yes, Kathy. This is literally my last night in Utah. Tomorrow I am leaving early in the morning away from Utah, and it is very bittersweet. So this is it. My last spot, my last night, my last live, all of that in Utah. So it's kind of bittersweet a little bit, but Utah has been, I can't even really explain it. Utah feels like home. I started this channel in Utah. Like I uploaded my first video in Utah. I would say all of but like maybe 2 or 3 videos on this channel have been in Utah. I've lived in this state for over a year, and it's been very good to me. I'm super grateful, and definitely going to miss spots like this. But yeah, dude, it's very warm. It is very warm. And I am stoked to get to somewhere cooler. Yes, the energy, I suppose the energy is back up. Yeah, I checked out one of your videos last night. I think it was last night. Might have been the night before Kathy's midlife. And I can't wait to see where your channel goes. I loved the music that you put behind that whole walk and talk, and like just your personality, the way that everything just the way you just kind of casually brought up all the events, like in such it was just a very well done video. I loved it. I loved it so much. Um, and so I subscribed, and I definitely can't wait to see uh where your living on property adventure takes you. Yes, I will. Yeah, dude, I got some. So I hope you guys have been enjoying the videos with Ashley, our overland. There's one more of those videos out on Sunday, the last one, and that one's crazy, dude. It's the first time I've ever done an overland like that. We went, I think, literally over 100 miles straight up on dirt roads, like in the middle of nowhere, and that was my first time doing something like that. So that comes out on Sunday. Uh, I currently am in the middle of filming a video right now for this, like my last day. So that'll probably come out that Wednesday. So yeah, and then where I'm headed, I'm very excited to share that with you guys. But there are bears, and there's going to be a ton of epic spots, and I'm super stoked. So I'm going to continue to try to keep these videos rolling. I don't know about cliff spots, but I have a friend up there, and he says that there are plenty of epic cliff spots by very, very large areas of water. So I'm very excited. What's up, Incarnate Flame? I hope Colorado is treating you well. Yeah, I'm sure your RV is super hot. Mine is. My air conditioner used up all of my power. It took 7 days though to get that low. Yeah, I was gonna bring that up, Bucky Hines. Yeah, I was just waiting like a second until everybody got on, but I was definitely going to bring up the bad news. I did I kind of know him. I've met him a couple of times. Like I worked for him. So um yeah, yeah, no lions or tigers, dude. I wish but bears, little bears, and cooler weather, not 100 and whatever out, and a job that like has more than like 1 day a week of work. So that's going to be sick. Thank you, she roams and reigns. I appreciate it. So that's thank you so much. That's gonna be super cool. I Yeah, I'm headed super northeast. So there are a couple other YouTubers out there that I can't wait to go chill with. The job sounds super sick. It pays like actual money, and like it has like actual days of work. So I'm very excited about that. Um, so I suppose I don't know how many of you guys know like much about Moab or like the rope swing or like the base jumping community or anything like that, but I've been out here for my last week, and all of the flights got canceled the day before yesterday. Um, and rope swing, all of that, because one of the owners of the rope swing company, Moab Swingers, um, his name is he's pretty famous, dude. Like he's very famous for slacklining. His nickname is like Sketchy Andy. Um, but yeah, he's one of the co-owners of Moab Swingers, and day before yesterday, I think, he was out there doing a base jump with a client, and so and if you don't know what base jumping is, it's basically where you just like jump off a cliff and then let go of the parachute. And then it's super dangerous, but you glide down and it's super big in Moab. There's like tons of people out. Almost everybody does it. Everybody that I work with for the balloon does it. So we went on a base jump and they don't know exactly what happened yet. They're still doing the investigation, but yeah, he died. So the entire town of Moab is pretty much in mourning right now. It's super sad. Jimmy, the owner of like my hot air balloon company, like the pilot, if you watch that video, Jimmy, he's best friends with Andy and they both, own the rope swing together. And I can't even imagine like what they're going through. I feel super bad. I have met him a couple of times when I shuttled for the rope swing. Seemed like the happiest dude, like the biggest, most contagious smile ever. But yeah, that's what just happened. So Moab is kind of the whole town is kind of in like a mourning right now to lose such like he started like such a big community out there with the base jumping. So, and obviously he started Moab Swingers. So, but yeah, all of the flights were canceled after that. So I have no reason to be there. I was the last person there. I'm not kidding, dude. Like in Klondike, like I was the only rig there where I woke up this morning, which was that other spot that I like to go to. I was the only rig there. So, he might have been in the Dark Wizard. I'm not sure. He's been in like a ton of stuff, like a whole bunch of things. He performed for Madonna, dude. He's been in a ton of slacklining documentaries. Man, I keep hearing stuff. Anyway, there's bears out here too. Surprisingly. I hope that I see one tonight before I leave. But anyway, yeah, he's been in a ton of documentaries and he's had a ton of videos made about him. Like I said, he's pretty famous for what he does. So yeah, it's been a sad couple of days. And yeah, all of my friends at the balloon company know or knew him. And so yeah. Hey, Deb and Bunny. I'm heading like super like northeast, dude. Kind of up by the Lake Michigan area. Terry, you asked the question. I've got a pretty sick job up there. Very excited about it. Very excited for like the change in scenery, but like the Wisconsin, like Minnesota, like super far north. Like very close to the Canada border. So yeah, definitely a life gone too soon. He was super young. I think he's my age, actually. I think he's 39. And like I said, I've only met him once or twice. I remember the first time that I met him, I didn't even really know who he was as far as any of that stuff goes. Like I didn't know about all of his base jumping or like his slack lining. I didn't know much of that. I didn't know much until a subscriber asked me about the rope swing. And they're like, isn't that one guy like Sketchy Andy part of that? And so then I asked Jimmy the next day and he told me all about it. And I was like, whoa, that's that guy. So I did not know. I just knew him as like a normal person that ran the rope swing. And he was so friendly, dude, and so nice. And I remember when I first met him, I mean, he shook my hand super firm and he had just the most contagious smile and was just super stoked to be there, super stoked about life. So, yeah, that's all that I know, but I know that every single one of the people that I worked for at the balloon, half of Moab, if not all of Moab, is just very bummed out and sad right now. They don't know what happened, but yeah, the rope swing and the balloon have been shut down for probably at least a week, I'm assuming. So, like I said, that's Jimmy, the guy that owns the balloon. That's literally like one of his best friends, like lifelong friends of all time. I mean, they've base jumped together. They've done all kinds of crazy stuff together, and I've seen all the videos. So I'm very sad about the situation, and uh, I feel a lot of things, but I feel very bad for Jimmy as well. So, um, not the next video, Terry. So like the next video, the videos are a little behind, dude. Like I can't make a video like today and then have it edited and up by tomorrow. So hold on. We got ants too. So the videos are just a little bit behind. The next video is the last video with Ashley, and then the video after that is literally the video of like my last week or day in Moab. And so I think on that video I'll let you know where I'm going, or the video after that. I'm not sure. I don't really plan these videos, so I just kind of go with the flow. Because they're like, I mean, like I plan things, like I plan like to go find a spot, light a fire, cook some food, and then all of the other stuff that happens, dude, is definitely not planned. It's just my life. So like, I'm not sure when I'll let you know, but I'm letting you know, like it's in the Minnesota, Wisconsin area, Lake Michigan, like super far northeast in the woods. There are bears. So super stoked. And you got to give me like just 1 second here because there's like a whole ton of ants on the ground. So I have to rearrange this setup really quick because I do not want to deal with that. Wow. Let's see. What should I do? This might work. That is going to work. Man, dude, this would be my first ant pile that I've ever camped on too, if it turns into being an ant pile. Thank you, Kathy's Midlife. I appreciate it. I love all of your comments. I know you've been following along with the channel for a while. Like I said, I just saw one of your videos the other night and I subscribed, and I can't wait to follow along with your journey. So you're in Wisconsin, Mary? That's sweet. Hopefully you enjoy whatever scenery I'm able to capture up there. I have only been to Wisconsin, I think, one time. Same with like that northern part of Minnesota. I've only been there one time as well. So I don't know a lot about it. I'm very excited to see. I'm very excited to be like in some woods with some trees. Hey Artie, welcome, dude. I barely had time. Well, I thought I barely had time because I scheduled the live for 5:45, but I thought I had scheduled it for 5:30. So when I realized I had time, I made a margarita with the last of the margarita mix that's probably like a year old, and the last of the tequila that is also probably about a year old. So we're trying to get rid of stuff out of the camper, lighten the load a little bit. And it's crazy hot here, dude, like super hot. It's like 100 degrees. So this feels very nice. I mean, just drinking like pure ice. I gave myself a brain freeze right away with the first sip on purpose, just to try to cool down a little bit. So thank you, Kathy's Midlife. I'll talk to you soon. Well, that's cool. I don't know where Wausau or Wasau or Wasu is, Wausau. But I'm sure that I will find out pretty soon. Yeah, like very north Midwest. I always thought Ohio was considered like the Midwest, but I I've spent a little bit of time in Ohio, and I know I'm pretty sure part of it is even like in the East Coast time zone, right? Yeah, definitely won't be in the cities, Bucky. I'm gonna be in the woods, dude. The job is in the woods, like right next to Lake Michigan. Uh, so super stoked about that. There's bears. From what I heard, just as of like a couple of days ago, the weather out there is like in the 70s. Now I know that there's like a little bit of humidity, but like, dude, it's in the 70s, so I don't care. That's way better than 100 degrees. So very, very stoked to go. North central Wisconsin. Yeah, Terry, I'm not sure how far Michigan is from where I'm going. I'm not, dude. I kind of fly by the seat of my pants. I took this job through a friend, and it sounds like just a very awesome deal. But like, as far as like where I was going, I looked at like where the actual place was, and that was it. And so I'm just gonna go there, and that'll be the end of it. Once I get there, obviously, every day off that I get, I'm gonna go find spots. We'll do some camp and cooks. I'm gonna explore the area. There's a ton of well, at least two really big national forests, like right there. Uh, so I'm very excited. Sorry, I know someone had asked about if me and Ashley are gonna hang out. Yeah, we've already got a couple like tentative future adventures planned out. So yeah, we talk all the time. Ashley lives in like Illinois. I'm gonna be passing through there. I'm not sure with like her schedule and like my schedule, like as far as like the time that I have to be at the job. If we will be able to meet up. Um, but we're gonna try. Like obviously, if we both have time, we're going to on my way up there, but I'm not sure. Otherwise, dude, yeah, we've got time. I think kind of where I'm going, she said we're like only 4 hours apart or something. So definitely more camping times and truck camper life with Ashley for sure. Yeah, thank you. I have been struggling a lot with the hot air balloon. Uh And so is Jimmy, the owner. So it sucks. Like I told him I had to go, dude, and like he totally understood and did not. I mean, everything's cool. He tried to get me on the rope swing as much as he could, but like obviously that was like covering shifts for other people that already worked the rope swing. So um it just was a horrible year for hot air ballooning. I mean, he even said, I mean, the fact that it was literally for like 7 weeks there was almost like one flight a week, pretty much, and it was always wind. Everything was wind. So it's like, I mean, as a business owner, he's been having issues with that too because he has to tell so many people no, like and refund them or whatever. So it just has not been the greatest year for that. And then obviously now, uh, not the greatest year for the rope swing either. So, sorry, I'm scrolling through here. The door, no, I haven't fixed the door, dude. The first thing I did when I got back into Moab was go buy a door handle. Like I went straight to the park. I got in super late, like knowing I had to work the next day, like from that off-roading, and I went straight to the park and parked the truck camper, walked straight to the Ace there and picked up a door handle, and I was screwing it in and I was like, sweet, problem solved, no big deal. And then the thing snapped. I broke it because I screwed it in too tight. So then after doing a little bit of research on door handles, it turns out that my door is just a little bit too thin. So so I broke it. So basically I've put off buying a door handle until I get to like a bigger city. or I have to pass through Nebraska on my way out to my next spot, and so I'll probably just get like a door handle shipped over there, um, that I know is going to work. It's very funny and kind of sad and ironic. I've had several like very cool like RV door handle companies like reach out to me this week, dude. And every single one of them was like, yes, please send that amazing door handle my way right now. I didn't like even try to negotiate a collaboration or anything. Like, I need a door handle, dude. I'm driving around everywhere with like a bungee cord on it. And none of them have a door handle that will fit my door. Like, I sent them all the measurements and everything. So yeah, I'm probably gonna have to go with the same one that I had on there before. I don't know. Um, the best way to reach out to me, Lizard King, if you have like insider questions. So I suppose number one would be like it just I just started seeing like pop-ups for it today, but I guess like YouTube has a chat function now. So you can like request a chat with me, and like obviously I'll approve it, and then we can just like shoot the breeze back and forth if you have like some insider questions or whatever. Otherwise, you can shoot me an email. My email is truckcamperlife1@gmail.com. Um, the other ways that are super easy to reach out to me, I have people do it all the time. You can follow me on Instagram, which is just Truck Camper Life Jared. Same with Facebook, Truck Camper Life Jared. You can message me on there. I get messages all the time from people on there, and I'm always pretty quick to respond, unless I'm like out in the middle of nowhere or like it's a busy day or what. But like I'll get back to you like same day for sure. So um, thank you, Cypress Mike, dude. I don't know how long ago that was. I'm scrolling through and I put like a 30-second delay on this because last time like there was a couple complaints that I kept missing questions. So thank you so much, dude. Like any of these donations, dude, definitely not necessary, but like they go straight to my diesel fund to get to my next spot. And so it's totally appreciated. The price of diesel is starting to come down, which I'm stoked about. But yeah, super thank you, dude. Um, yeah, cheers, Artie. I put a couple like ice cubes in here too to like try to keep everything frozen. But like, dude, it's so hot here that like it's already kind of turning to water. So yeah, dude, shoot me a DM on the Instagram. And I post a lot of like I post a lot of shorts on Instagram, like a ton of shorts about like current shorts. So like I've been in a huge rush today just to like get to this spot to make it to this live on time, but like I will post a short of this, this view, dude. Probably with the drone too, because like I'm making an episode of like my last day here. Like this is how my last day in Utah ends, and so I will be getting a drone shot later tonight at sunset, and that'll show up on the Instagram and the Facebook. So if you like looking at like good views and then every once in a while like funny stuff, yeah, follow me, give me a follow. Obviously, feel free to message me any questions or anything you have on there, dude. Like I love all the friends that I have on Instagram, and we talk back and forth all the time. Yeah, so thank you, Lizard King, dude. Thank you so much. And yeah, dude, shoot me like whatever, like shoot me any messages. Be happy to answer your questions if I can. Like if I can help with any insider information or whatever, I'm there for you. So that's a very, very good question. Alaskan Avon Tour. Um, actually, the last company that just reached out to me like the other day, they said that they have like an RV latch, and it's like one of those super cool, like high tech ones that like has like the codes and the fingerprint or whatever. I mean, I don't know how crazy cool that is. I've had a fingerprint on mine forever, but like they said it fits my door like in every way other than like it's my door, my hole is a circle on the door, and they were wondering if like I could cut it into a square. I don't know that I want to take the time to do that. I'm going back to Nebraska. Like I have to pass through there, but like I'm in a hurry, dude. So I might film like one video in Nebraska and that is it. Uh and it's not going to be like a crazy. I know there's a couple subscribers that are going to hate me saying this, but like I'm sorry, dude. Like it's just the way that like my life is going right now. Like I have to make it on time to this job, and I have a bunch of people in Nebraska that like mean the world to me that I haven't seen in over a year. And so I'm going to spend my time with them. I will make like one video, maybe like 1.5 videos in Nebraska. And while I'm there, like, since I have to get to this job at a certain point, I really don't want to spend a whole ton of time like with a jigsaw, like cutting my door hole into like a perfect square, which I will probably mess up since it'll be like a sideways jigsaw. And then and all of that. I'll probably just get a round door handle that fits. Hey, Amanda, thanks for showing up. It's good to have you here. Oh, dude, the Gulf of America and Texas. I'm glad that it's nice and cool there because I've lived all around that area for at least a year, and it's never cool there, especially this time of year. It's very warm. So I'm glad that you're cooling off a little bit. What's up, Colorado Outdoors, dude? Yeah, I'm trying to stay cool, man. I hope you're staying cool up there too, and I hope tourist season is working out for you. I'm trying to stay hydrated in every possible way that I can. Tomorrow night, I will not be in this. I will be in way cooler weather. Super stoked for that. And thank you, dude. Thanks. That's definitely going towards the doorknob. So thank you so much, man. I appreciate it. And thank you again, Cypress Mike, dude. Sorry, this is like super delayed. It's my computer's probably like super warm because it's so hot out. I don't know the town that I'm moving to, Roland, like at all, dude. I have no idea. I've talked to the people that like own the campground that I'm going to and like own the business that I'm working for. And I've talked to my friend who like currently is there and works for them. And I've seen the job that I'm going to be doing, and it all looks just perfect. It looks way better than the situation that I'm in right now. So I'm super stoked. I've got a place to like stay with free showers, free plugins, I suppose, if I need them, which maybe I will. I'm not sure because it's in the woods, so there's trees. Um, I'm right next to Lake Michigan, very close to 2 national forests that I know of. I'm assuming there's way more, and the weather's not 100 degrees. So I'm very excited about the entire situation. It's definitely going to be a huge change. I really wish that the balloon situation would have worked out. That does kind of suck, but like I feel like, dude, like I waited just a little bit too long here. I definitely let things get a little bit out of control with the money. Like I ran out of money pretty much, and the last like week has been very helpful with the balloon, which is why I stayed one more week. But like it's just way too unpredictable, and if I would have let it go on any longer, I probably wouldn't have like had like a way out, to be honest, because like it costs a lot of money nowadays and diesel just to get to the next job. So either way, I'm super stoked for like a nice stable position with like stable hours, and again, great spot, like surrounded by beautiful scenery everywhere. So like the videos are still going to be coming out we're gonna find epic spots. We're gonna camp. We're gonna light some fires. The other thing is I'm leaving right as like fire band season just started out here. I don't really know how that works up there, so I suppose I will find out. But yeah, I'm very excited. It's all good. Yeah, dude, that's the thing is like the humidity in Central Florida. I loved living in Florida. What a magical place. I love that area for sure. I hate the humidity in the summer. The winters were amazing. I actually came face to face one time when I was like leaving my job. Like I was closing the store and I walked out and that store was like kind of like in the woods in Florida and I came face to face with a panther, dude, out there. And like this was like at the time where like people had like the iPhone was kind of new. So like if you had a lot of money or whatever, because like they didn't have like the plans, you had an iPhone, and then otherwise you had like those phones that could like kind of take pictures, and that's the phone that I had. So I've got one of those like cube phone pictures of that panther standing between me and my Honda Element, which is what I had at the time. And I just stood there and froze because I did not know what to do because I was like, well, I have to get to my car so I can get home from work, but I am not walking in the path of this thing. So I just froze and watched it walk away eventually. And then yeah, on the weekends I would go out with my friends and we would go look for alligators. I love Florida. I had a girlfriend out there at the time, and we went fishing all the time. I lived in like the Port St. Lucie area, like a mile from the ocean. Great place. Thank you, Deb and Bunny. I will cherish my short time in Nebraska. Um, I know that those friends that I'm going to be seeing here pretty soon are probably watching, and I can't wait to see you guys. um, Thank you so much that like I said, like all of this is going straight towards the diesel fund and I guess the doorknob fund as well. The doorknob is just it's been more of like it's you can't find one in Moab, dude, that fits my door. That's not like $500. I'm not paying $500 for a doorknob. Uh, I will get one. Yes, that means I might be driving through the Rockies with like a bungee corded truck camper, but it's all good. It's the way she goes, you know? Like I've been in worse situations. Like, yeah, it's a little trashy, whatever. I don't care. That's the way we kind of roll on this channel, so no big deal. How many states have I lived in? That's a good question. I'm not sure. I guess it depends on like the amount of time cuz like when I had a van, you know, I definitely lived in like Oregon and Washington for like at least a month in each state. I lived in Montana that summer. So I was like 3 or 4 months in Montana. But like as far as like actual states that I've lived in before that, I lived in Texas for a short time. I lived in Nevada for 1 year. I lived in Arizona for 13 years. That was the first place I moved to after leaving Nebraska. Um, I lived in Florida for 1 year, and that was in like the Port St. Lucie, Fort Pierce area. My job was like in the Jensen Beach area. Um, and then like as a child, I think like I grew up in Colorado. I up until I think third or fourth grade. So um, I I believe that's all the states that I've lived in. I believe so. Not sure. And then now I guess Utah. I would consider Utah a state that I've lived in. I mean, I have literally been here for over a year. So and it is Utah is probably other than like Montana. I would actually I would say Utah and Montana are like they're pretty much neck and neck, dude, as far as like the favorite places I've ever lived. It has been such a pleasure to live here and be able to go to all the spots and explore all the places. What a blessing, dude. Like so cool. So East Dude, no, Ocala, that's cool. Yeah, dude, November, that's a good time. Yeah, I'm assuming some of those questions then might be technical. I may or may not be the best person to answer those questions. I've built 2 vans for sure, and done things to this truck camper, but yeah, I don't know about the dollar store bungee cord, dude. The bungee cord. So Ashley gave me these bungee cords. I had one of them, and then the other 2, Ashley hooked me up with these bungee cords. The next morning after we left, because we were trying to figure out how to get it shut. Thank you, Ashley. And it's held up so far. I think it's gonna make it just fine, at least to Nebraska. I have a huge stash of bungee cords that I left there the last time. So I mean, the thing is like whoever I bought this truck camper from, which was like a super nice dude. He told me when he sold me the truck camper that he and his dad had to mess with the door like several times. Said it was super sketchy. And they did their own like little type of conversion. And when I got it, it had like a house door handle on it that you would have to like put a key in there, and then like you had to really get it the right way or it wouldn't open at all. So I just went online and bought one of those like fingerprint Amazon, like super cool ones, and had an issue with it. Sometimes like to make sure it locks, I've had to like push the door like up, like kind of forcefully, but it's like worked out just fine. I'm not exactly sure what happened when it wouldn't open at all. Although once I got like part of the side out, I noticed that the inside was made out of like plastic, dude, and like it had kind of shredded. It was super, I don't know, it had shredded. So maybe that was a cheap thing. I don't know, but I definitely know where to find like a door handle that will fit this. It's just not gonna be in a small town like Moab. Um, and yeah, I'll get it through. I'll get it online somehow. Probably shipped somewhere in Nebraska. Yeah, dude. I've definitely had some life in Utah. It's been the most wonderful life. I'm so grateful, and I'm so grateful that I'm here at this spot. I know a lot of you guys were not here when I showed this spot to you where I am right now. And there were ants, like red ants all over the ground. So I had to like move up here, which is why it's at an awkward angle. But let me show you guys this spot that I'm at. This is my last night, my last spot here in Utah. Just give me a second. I'm gonna get down. Because like I'm on my computer, but yeah, so let me show you where I'm at here, dude. This is my spot for the night. If you do follow the Instagram, probably better not accidentally hit buttons while I'm doing this. Yeah, if you follow my Instagram or Facebook or anything like that, if we're friends on there, I always post shorts of like the spots that I stay at, dude. But like, yeah, right on a river, and look at like those canyons in the background. And yeah, I will probably get I'll probably get like a super sweet drone shot of that this evening as well. So I don't know if that's gonna mess with the lighting, dude. It's like super hot. So I've been trying to stay out of the camper, but I don't even think that's gonna work. Anyway, let me go back. Hey, Bread Wonder. Welcome. I'm so glad you could make it. Oh my gosh. Ashley, dude, thank you. I can't believe you made it. I'm so stoked you're here. Wow. I obviously I wish that like you were like right here, dude. Like, but like thank you for being like literally my like providing my last adventure here in Utah. Um I'm trying to plug. We might be having heat issues too, dude. I'm not sure. We're trying to. Oh, there we go. We're good. Yeah. Heck of a day to be living in Utah. Heck of a day to be doing a live. It's crazy hot, dude. Heck of a time. Thank you, Ashley. Thank you for everything. Dude, I can't wait till our next adventure. And yes, definitely thank you for the bungee cords. And I'm so stoked you made it. Ashley usually like works during this time, so like she never sees the lives till like after they're done. So well, that's cool. Yeah, dude, I know that there's not a lot of fire bans in the Midwest, so they already have fire bans everywhere here as of like a week ago. So hi Gigi. I'm late everywhere that I go, dude. Although lately I've been pretty darn good at being on time. Today I thought I barely made it. Like I thought I was going to be late because I thought I scheduled this at 5:30. Um, but it turns out I had it scheduled for 5:45, so I was fine, which gave me time to like make a margarita. So that was cool. But I definitely feel it. Thank you for being here. This is my last night in Utah at my at one of my favorite spots in this entire area, and I'm super stoked to be here. And I'm super stoked that this spot is not taken. There's no one around me, although I keep feeling like I hear people, but like there's nowhere to camp nearby for like at least several miles in either direction. So, and every time I hear people, like I keep looking like at the river because I'm like, are they rafters? But I haven't seen any rafters, and there are bears here occasionally, which is super weird, but hoping to see one tonight before I leave the state. So I'm sorry that it's 96 there. That sucks. It's 94, 95, or at least that's what it was in Moab. I'm not sure what it is here in Green River. It like or the Green River area, I suppose. Um I feel like it's usually like a degree or two hotter here, which doesn't make a lot of sense because it's further north, but oh man. Whew. I'm gonna miss Utah. Uh I was just saying, dude, like it's super weird even like talking about like that this is it. This is like my last night. This place feels like home. I've had literally the best year I've ever had in my entire life in this state. So many amazing things have happened here. Amazing things have happened on the channel. All of my channel has basically been in Utah, dude. So like the fact that like I was able to come up with however many videos I have on this channel from Utah, and they're all amazing, beautiful spots. All of the people that I've met out here have just been so kind. This is just an amazing place, and it is super. I don't know. I don't even know that it's hit me yet that like I'm leaving. So, like, I mean, I know I'm leaving. I'm very stoked to be leaving this area because it's like it's so hot. But yeah, I don't know. It'll probably be a couple days after I've left before it probably really like hits home. Like, wow, what a crazy a little over a year it's been, dude, in Utah. What an amazing place. If you've never been to Utah, you have to go to Utah. I've never seen somewhere so cool. You could stay here for it would probably take at least 2.5, 3 years to explore the entire state like thoroughly, like the right way. Definitely have lived a great a great life here in Utah. What's up, Jody? It's all good. Thank you for coming here thank you for joining in from Hawaii. Yeah, you should definitely come out here to Utah. It's dude, okay, that's what I need. I need that 60-degree weather in my life up there, like in the Wisconsin, Minnesota area. It's like been in the 75-ish. So um I'm going super far north, like literally the right on the coast of like Lake Michigan. So pretty much as far north as you can get. Um so I'm very excited for like the cooler weather. I guess we'll see what happens. Hopefully it's a lot different than here. That's really the biggest bummer right now is like been the weather. The weather has been very, very horrible. It's been very hard to stay motivated to do anything. It's just so hot, dude. Uh, yes, you did catch a live, Vibrant Soul. Thank you. I get that, dude. Like I try to catch lives of people that I follow as well, and it's never it's just, every I understand, dude, right now, especially if you have an outdoor channel, like all of the people that follow your channel are outdoors because it's summer. It's like everybody's out there living the outdoor truck camper, van, Prius life, whatever. So max headroom moment, dude. I don't I don't think that's about me because yeah, I've got plenty of headroom. I'm not the tallest dude in the world. Oh, dude, it's all good. It's gonna be super weird with the time zone. Because I don't know if I'll actually be on Central or Eastern time. I should probably, yeah, I mean, I'll figure it out. My phone will tell me. But yes, there definitely is a time zone. This is my last night in the mountain time zone, on YouTube, that's for sure. So I'm not gonna be there through the winter. I mean, I will be, a little bit, dude. I plan on doing a lot of winter truck camping this year. That was one thing that I wanted to do last winter and never really got to do. So I'm really stoked to be able to be like alone and to be able to go do that this coming winter. And so I probably will do a few winters up there for sure. Um, like not I'm not gonna stay there all winter. I know Midwest winters are brutal, dude, especially the further north up there you are in the Midwest. I do not want I do not want the full experience. I've had plenty of the full experience with like the polar vortexes and stuff like that in Nebraska. Uh, in vans, living in vans even. And I don't yeah, I'm not gonna be sticking around for that, but there's gonna be a lot more winter going on like snow living and stuff like that this coming winter with truck camper life. So yeah, dude, the motivation and the heat sucks. And then obviously there's been the stuff that's happened, like, with Andy, like having that accident and dying, and then like the rope swing, and then like, yeah, just the heat and of like a job, and then everything. I'm very excited to like I have tried to like work out every day. Still I've been working out every day. But it sucks. It hurts. I've definitely been giving my bare minimum effort, like just kind of going through the motions. It's not my I hate it. It sucks. I'm damp all the time, just super. It's not my thing. So thank you, old man Jax, dude. I appreciate it, dude. That literally is going to help 100% towards the travels. I'm sorry, Lizard King, dude. I don't think that I am old enough to catch that reference, dude. At least, yeah, I didn't catch it. I'm thinking of like everything, and yeah, I didn't. I'm sorry, dude. Which kind of sucks because like I feel like I'm getting kind of old, really. Like I'm in my 40s now, like close. So yeah, I can't wait for the low 60s. Hopefully that's coming very soon. Hopefully tomorrow I will be I'm not sure what route that I'm going to take out of here, to be honest. I'm getting like I'm getting an oil change like super early, and then I don't know if I'm gonna take it straight through Colorado and like go over like those crazy big mountain passes, or if I'm gonna go up through Wyoming. Uh it's 100-mile difference, but like Wyoming will be way smoother. There's like super big winds, but less passes with the heat and stuff. My truck does heat up over those passes, dude, with the heavy load. Um, I made sure today to like empty out the tanks, and I made sure that my water tank is not even close to all the way full, just in preparation for those passes wherever I go. So, dude, that's not that old. Like I I grew up in the 90s, dude. Like so I guess it's just a TV show I didn't watch. I don't know, dude. So I love all of the 90s stuff. Like that's what I grew up with. Anyway, yeah, I suppose that's probably gonna be about it, dudes. I'll probably stay on here for the next 4 minutes if anybody has like any extra questions or anything. Um, because right after that, I'm still filming a video. Like I'm still filming my last night here in Utah. Like I've had my phone like filming this even because like this is going to be a part of it. Um, but right after this, I'm gonna get the drone up in the air and like film this epic spot that I'm at. Uh, and then I'm not sure if I'll cook a meal for the camera tonight or not, but oh, dude, sorry, I saw that question earlier and I do not know what happened. I totally understand why like a lot of travel YouTubers move on to like buying land. I would totally do it as well. It gets pretty exhausting uh moving from like place to place to place to place. In my personal opinion, having now just like lived in a town or like outside of a town, I guess, and then like having like a job and all of that. Like, dude, that's actually like way more exhausting than traveling full time. Um, because you're moving all the time. You have to move into town to like take a shower and then get to your job. It's always moving and but yeah, I can see why people would try to find like a piece of land. I am not opposed to that at all. I have a feeling that like building a cabin like out in the middle of nowhere. Sorry, there's like someone I suppose turning around in my spot. Yeah. I feel like having a cabin, like building that from scratch would be quite a bit easier probably than like building out a van. Or like once you've built out a van, it's going to be way easier to build out something like a cabin because it's square, dude. Like it's just it's all square stuff. You just measure and cut, dude. Like it's not, but yeah, that might be like in the future. Not anywhere in the near future though. Obviously, if you've been following along with the channel, but like I love this life. I mean, I love moving from place to place. It definitely it's definitely got its pros and cons, but like so does any other type of life. So I enjoy the cons. I think Chupacabra Adventures commented. I don't remember if it was like on my YouTube or if he was commenting on like an Instagram or something, but it was about the door handle. And he was just like, yeah, that looks about right, dude. Like something breaking in a beautiful spot. And I was like, yeah, if you don't like things breaking in beautiful places, then like this type of lifestyle is not for you. So, um, Yeah. Anyway, that might be where I think that as a YouTuber, if you were having to constantly go, 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 especially if like that was for your content, I'll bet like building a homestead would be like a cool move. But also like YouTube probably helps fund that, dude. And then they've got free content because they just have like their content is building their house. So they've always got videos to put out. Like there's a lot of angles to that really make that whole thing work out. And that's definitely something I'm open to in the future, but obviously not anytime soon. I love the good old fashioned proper truck camper life, and that's not changing anytime soon for sure. We did not order a new doorknob, but we will. It will be to a place in Nebraska, and it will be settled there in just a couple of days, dude. There was nowhere to pick one up in Moab. I picked one up and I broke it because it didn't fit. So did you look up Moab, dude? Is that what you're saying? 85, not the 90s? I'm not sure. Maybe Florida. Moab was definitely at least 94 today. I'm not sure what it is here in Green River. Um, thank you, Cypress Mike, dude. Thank you for following along, dude. I really appreciate it. Thank you, Bread Wonder. I really appreciate it. I can just turn that into a cabin at some point for sure. I will stay safe. Thank you, Jody. Thank you so much, Ashley. Dude. I should just bolt it to the truck and then all these problems would go away. Maybe I'll do that in Nebraska. I got a buddy that might be willing to help with that. We'll have some conversations and see how she goes. Thank you for that idea, Ashley. 19. Oh, that's why, dude. Yeah, I was born in 87. That's exactly why. Thank you, Amanda. Dude, you have a safe night as well. Thank you, everybody, for following along with my channel. Thank you for making it to the live. Thank you for joining me on my last night here in Utah, because it's been a crazy trip and I can't believe it. And it's super surreal. And I'm really glad that you guys were along for the journey. And I suppose on that note, dude, that wraps this one up. See you guys soon. Keep on living that dream. And yeah, I'll see you in the next one.